Hey everyone, my name is Stephen Krobeck. I'm a real estate investor and property manager in Myrtle Beach in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I've talked to a lot of investors recently asking about numbers on some of our properties. So I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of kind of what total revenue looks like, along with some expenses for one of the units that I own and obviously manage as well. As you can see here, you've got a unit on my screen in North Myrtle Beach. It's a two bed, two bath condo. I'll just pull up the pictures real quick. So we completely updated it. Everything's been completely refurbished, new furniture, new bathrooms, new kitchen, all that fun stuff. It's oceanfront. It's got a pool, a small complex, not a bunch of amenities, really just a pool and a pool deck grilling area. But that's pretty much it. As you can see, pretty well updated. I've got all my numbers on the side of the screen here. I'll pause this 1 second so I can pull up the Airbnb revenue. I just wanted to pause that so I could blur out the guest information. But as you can see, beautiful oceanfront condo, the captain's quarters, beautiful oceanfront condo, the captain's quarters. Just on Airbnb last year, and that was an intentional strategy, just going heavy on Airbnb. We did about $58,000, a little over that in revenue for the year. Honestly, our prices were on the intentionally kept a little bit lower, especially over summer, just to make sure we built up a lot of good reviews and had high occupancy. And then we also had a family friends direct booking. Probably gave them a pretty good deal too, about $500 off or so. And you can see though, total revenue we brought in was a little over $60,000, and then owner use was quite a bit as well. A lot of weekends and close to peak season in May, August, September, October, and November even. So about $5,000 with the owner use, and so put everything together, you got about 65,000, almost $66,000 of revenue, with a lot of room for improvement based on the rates. Anticipating probably a little bit over $70,000 here in 2023. This unit, this is the first year it's been up and running. It was listed in March of 2022 last year. I threw in some expenses. This is not a completely exhaustive list, just to help out a little bit for the investors that I've been speaking with. So you can see HOA fees. This is probably the lowest HOA fees you'll find in the entire area, to be honest, about $350 a month, which comes up to about $4,200. Cleaning fees are pretty high, between $10,000 and $11,000. It's about $185 to $195 per clean. Insurance about $1,200. That's probably going to go up this year as well. Taxes around $4,000, and then utilities. Really, with the HOA fee, the only utility that you have to pay for is the electricity. Obviously, there's a lot of other expenses when it comes to maintenance, mortgage, if you use a management company, supplies, things like that. I just wanted to give some baseline expenses that you can definitely expect. And then, whether you be paying cash or whatever it may be, you can kind of check out or run your own numbers for what makes sense for you. But as you can see, a pretty profitable unit, pretty close to Main Street, definitely high in demand. The real key to success for us has been focusing on the low rises with lower HOA fees, helps out with cash flow quite a bit. But I want to be transparent about our numbers. This is probably what I would say pretty standard for our higher end two bedrooms that we do in the area. So probably between 60 to 70,000 in revenue, assuming no owner use. And obviously, it's dependent on location and when the owners use it throughout the season and all that fun stuff. But hopefully this is helpful for any investors. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me directly. I'll put a link to our contact information below, and we can, if you're interested, pull direct revenue projections for any properties you might be looking at. Happy to help there. Thanks.